G'day, my name's Pete, and today I'm going to tell you how to catch the bus to Geeveston. I'm going to tell you where to get on the bus. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the route and show you some of the scenery. Going to focus a little bit on Geeveston, a couple of businesses there, and I'm going to also tell you about how often that the buses run and the fare you will have to pay. Now, we've been doing Tasmanian bus journeys for a little while. We're having a little break, waiting for the weather to improve. And I'll tell you a bit more about our future YouTubes at the end of this YouTube. Right, so always check your timetables before getting on the bus. It's also good to check online. Let's have a look at exactly where this bus leaves from. Stop D1 in Macquarie Street. That's Franklin Square. It's a pretty convenient central location. Now, the thing I love about these buses going down to the Huon, and for that matter towards Channel area and the Kingston area, is that we go through past a lot of historic buildings. There you can see St David's Cathedral. We turn left into Murray Street, we see some Georgian buildings looking absolutely splendid. This building here, believe it or not, that's where my solicitors are. There we go, I don't use them very much. We've swung into Davey Street, see the cathedral in the background. We swing into Davey Street and you can see the Tasmanian Athenaeum Club, a very nice place it is. We swing past some royal tennis courts. Wow, that's pretty incredible. A couple of high-rise Hobart buildings in the back where state public servants work. And just see up Harrington Street as well. Let's have a look at the proper route we leave from Hobart, go through the major area of Kingston, urban area there, down to the major town of Huon, Franklin, then Geeveston. And quite a few of these buses also go through to Dover, but not all of them. Okay, let's have a look at some of these stats. 62 kilometres it is to Geeveston. Travel time's about 70 minutes. Now, if you do like and enjoy this, please consider subscribing to Tasmanian Bus Journeys and you'll be up to date with everything we do. Hey, there's Mount Wellington in the background as we go down the southern outlet, and further down the Huon Highway you can see Mount Wellington from another angle. It certainly does dominate a lot of scenery around Hobart. But once you get down towards the Huon Valley, and here we're descending down towards the Huon Valley, you can see this wonderful landscape from sitting in the bus. It's absolutely marvellous. And if you're a YouTuber like me, you can really enjoy just sitting on the bus. Yeah, it's great stuff. In the Huon Valley itself, used to be known for beautiful apple growing, but nowadays we do have some very fine cideries, I think. And this one we're going past, very safe, Willie Smith Apple Shed. It's got gorgeous ciders, spaces, really good food. We'll stop in, the bus will stop there too. Huonville, of course, is our major town. We go through there, you can get off there, lots of op shops, great fun. And we're just showing you a place called Lost Captain with amazing garden and facilities there, great drinks, great food. And it's right next to the Huon River.
Inside and outside areas.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful river.
Beautiful river.
The reflections are gorgeous.
Oh, gee. On a previous occasion, let's have a look at the view down the Huon River. This is looking north, and yeah, you could certainly enjoy it. Now, the beauty of this bus route is it's elevated initially and get these great views of the Huon River going down, and then the bus route it dips down, and you're right next to the river. Now, we've shown this in previous YouTubes. Now, next thing to point out is Frank's Cider House. Yes, that's in Franklin. Yes, we've hit Franklin. There it is again. We've hit Franklin. It's a charming maritime village. We're not showing the river this time, but we're showing the other direction. And we're just rolling up to the old post office. Oh, these places are great. Nice old houses. Past the Lady Franklin Tavern, great lunches there. The Palais, hey. Is this Franklin Tavern? Out of Franklin we go. Okay, great venue. And here we go, we're just a bit more scenery there as we go down the river But our main target today is Geeveston. We go into a very interesting main street indeed. We just go past accommodation there. Bears went over the mountain, and we go past Harvest and Light, which will feature in the YouTube. It's a great place to stop. But the main street is wonderful just to stroll down. The bus turns left past the visitor centre, and that's a really cool visitor centre there for you to try out. And here's some video of the bus going back to Hobart. All right, so we're going to wander around and have a look around Harvest and Light. Everyone seems to go there. It's very pleasant. A huge selection of wines. Preserves. And this is a very well stocked Tasmanian beer fridge. It's pretty awesome. Plenty of places to sit around if you're waiting a bus. They are open Thursday to Sundays. Now, after all that sitting down, we'll go for a lovely walk to Commandy River. We've shown this one before in our previous videos. There's platypus around, but it's a lovely walk. And then we get to our lunch venue, which is the One Stop Geeveston. And we believe that this is the best cafe in Tasmania. It's got great food, so well priced. It's got great things to drink, and it's got the most amazing customer service. There we go. He's got wines there. He's got lovely sitting areas. There's got comfy areas where you can just look out over the Commandy River. You can keep nice and warm. And on the right hand side, you got this wonderful fridge full of beer, mostly German, but also Tasmanian, and some ciders. And there's just a glimpse of the menu. One Stop Cafe, absolute gem, absolute wonderful lunch stop. Okay, what did we do? Well, we got off at the Geeveston bus station. The conveniences are so handy and close. Went past the visitor centre and then to Harvest and Light, both in the main street there, Church Road. Walked down for some platypus viewing, and then we strolled down the Commandy River to our lunch venue, the One Stop Geeveston. Hobart Geeveston timetable for bus services. Roughly every 2 hours there's additional peak service for commuters and kids going to school, and you can certainly go both directions quite easily. Even weekends there's 4 services each way, so you can sort of got a choice whether you want to go for the whole day or the morning or the afternoon if you're visiting Geeveston. So we find it all very convenient. Don't forget that last bus at 4:27. Try not to miss that bus. Now, my favourite recommendations. Yes, 10:08 bus from Hobart on a weekday, and then coming back on the 3:40 service from Geeveston gives plenty of time to look around and have lunch. Weekends and public holidays, you leave Hobart at 11:15, a little bit later, and yes, do get that last bus then. That gives a very good amount of time to enjoy The Tasmanian government has halved bus fares until next July in 2025. So the adult cash fare is $5.70. The concession cash fare is $2.80. You can still use your green cards to get a further 20% off. And these green cards are available from the Metro shop in Elizabeth Street Mall. And yes, contact TassieLink, the bus operator to Geeveston, for further information. We are having a break between seasons of Tasmanian bus journeys. We're waiting for daylight saving to start and for the weather to improve before we travel around the state to bring you how to travel to videos to Port Arthur, to Strawn on the west coast, to Stanley, northwest coast. We're going to go to St Helens by bus, show you how to do that, a couple of different ways of doing that, and finally Coles Bay. We might also try and do another top 20 list. This time we'll look at top 20 Tasmanian icons. Value your feedback so much, keep in touch, and I thank you very much.